Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Alright, we here. Get everything pulled up here. Trying to see what we got going on. We're back for the power hour. $66.95, Mancini says. That's quite a ways up there. Bulls must hold. Let's see. Squeezed and recovered. Big. Is this an SMT at the low? Let me see here. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to move that. Is there? I don't think so. No. All right. Just trying to frame out a plan of action here for what I think might happen. We ran the previous day low down there at 663. Let's take a look at the hourly. Next obvious wick is down here on the hourly. Kind of looking a little bit bullish out of there, not completely. Yeah, I don't really see anything other than that wick down there at 423. I mean, kind of could maybe mark out this gap here. If we close below that, that could kind of give us an idea. So far we just tapped into it and kind of bounced out of there. So yeah, long's probably in play here. We have a little confirmation set up here potentially. Still looking for trades on my goodness, on my challenge account here. Down on that one, 194. Maybe we can get it back to green. See if we can find some spots. I don't really know. Coming into the final half hour here. Goodness. Let's drink something. Now, is that... I can't tell if those are equal highs or not. I don't know. Here's 330. New 15-minute candle here. I do think those are off by a tick on that 1 minute chart there. What up, Eric? Yeah, I didn't start a giveaway yet. I guess we can do that. Let's do that. Excuse me. We tapped into a 15-minute gap. We swept the previous day low. I don't really know what to expect here, to be honest. I'm not sure. Just going to try to be a little bit patient and find a spot to pick up some wins. if we can. Would be nice to end the day green on this account, but at the same time, we don't want to make it worse than it already has been. Gotta love junk mail, right? Junk mail. Mail of junk. Mail of junk. You gotta love it. So the level that we had marked out this morning that the bulls must hold is 66.37. They've done that so far. It's tested it twice, and they've held it so far. So they have held it. Short 24774. That's a pretty good short, I'd say. I don't know. My intuition says we push up from here, but maybe not. Watching that 5-minute chart there, if we kind of inverse back to the downside here, we could maybe push lower into the end of the day. Hard to know. So hold on, this, okay, interesting here. I guess this low is technically protected on the higher time frame. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that it's a low that took out another low inside a fair value gap. So not a great target here. Not a great target for the short side. Doesn't mean that it can't hit it. What it effectively means is it's protected until the swing that made this. So it's really protected until we kind of get back up here in this level. Back up to that open close level. So we'll see if that holds. We'll see if that ends up holding. So if you longed here, stop would be quite a big stop. Got yourself my fun future with the magic code. Let's try to pass. Let's go, Rob. Nice job. Get it. You the man. And Mancini said we got to recover. I think he would give more insight than that. He's talking about a level way up there. Basically the 6,700. All right, here we go. 66.95 to 67.02. Closing update. 55 was key support as posted. We held it, rallied to 67.02, then flushed to 55. Reclaim, squeeze 15 points. Bigger inflection point. Bulls needs to stick this failed breakdown or heavy downside below. So basically the same thing we're thinking here. Need to hold this level or we push lower. Needs to hold. So let's try to be patient. Find another spot. Yeah, Marcine, it's another rigged one. You may as well jump in, right? I mean, if it wasn't rigged, you know, what fun would it be? You know what I mean? If it was never rigged, what fun would it be? All right, I'm going to take a long here on a little bull flag. Try to get the run up into the 750 here if we can. So I'm long off this bull flag. Look for the run into 750 here. Let's go. Let's go. Back to green, baby. Back to green. Playing that little bull flag breakout there. Didn't mean to go full screen on you guys there, but why not? Saw that bull flag form right there. Took the breakout. Green, 50 bucks. Nice bull flag there. Order field. That's right. Little bull flag breakout there. That happened fast, but sometimes that's how it is. ES back up to 59. You can see ES kind of held that 42 level, put in a higher low there, and we're just ripped. So that's what I kind of liked about that. We were down $3,180 this morning. Now we're up 50 bucks. Where the VWAP is quite a ways up there by the open price, 950. 200 points to the north. 200 points to the north. What kind of music should we listen to? Let's get some Criminal going by Eminem. Why not? Move stop loss to break even. Yeah, probably smart, man. I mean, I think it probably still has a little room down, but we'll see. Need Trump China. Go for Marshall. That's right. ES back testing that 59 there on that push up. Quick squeeze 43 to 59 on the ES there. I got a new microphone. This is a cheap one that I want to use on the other laptop, but I may test it out with you guys and see how it sounds. It's just a cheap little who's it made by again? Oh, Elgato. I don't know if you guys can see that. Elgato Wave Neo. I don't know if it's any good. It was only like $90. So if it's no good, we take it back. Yeah, Temu. Exactly. It's Temu. It's a, you know, a decent, I mean, it's not an expensive one. Obviously, if we don't like it, we will get the one that we already have. The one that I have was like $600. I didn't want to spend $600 on it again. AliExpress? Yeah. I can't even get this thing open. It's defeated me. I don't want to tear it up too bad because... There we go. Dropping stuff. Husk! Yeah, I went and saw Husk a few minutes ago. I would tell you guys why Husk is here, but I don't want to put his business out there too much. I would just say that, you know, got family situation going on, and it's not a good one. So, one of our cousins is not doing so well. Well, it's my cousin, but it's Husk's nephew. So, it's one of those visits that you don't want to have to make, you know? So, all right. Another little mini flag here playing out. I got this open, I thought. I don't even know if I had to even open that. I don't think I did. Stop out outer. That sucks. At least you didn't lose. I didn't even have to open that, guys. I'm an idiot. Yes, I know I could have read the instructions. I probably would have found out sooner, but you know, I'm a guy. I don't read instructions. I just say, it looks like this goes here. That goes there, that sort of thing. Oh, exactly, Rob. I am still looking for a spot to find out, find maybe another 10 points if we can, but I'm going to be a little patient. A little patient with it. Huh. I'm going to guess this goes in the bottom. Yeah. It's plug and play. That's right. I don't know, Rob. You probably have to download the Elgato app, which I already have it downloaded on this PC. So it should just pick it right up. It should. I already have the Elgato camera. Kind of odd. But we don't even read the instructions. We just start putting everything together. Should just be able to plug it in anyway. ES hanging out right there at the 55 level. Max is barking. Max, what are we barking at? I don't know how this goes. Alright, let me take a look. Let me take a look at the instructions. Time to short. It could be. The hell is this? They don't got something that just has pictures? I gotta read something? I just want something with pictures. Oh. It's weird. Dang it. Ripping up here, guys. I might look to take a long here. At this 800 level, let's see how we react. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. Your bias is bearish. I mean, I think we already ran the sell side, though, outer. So I'm looking for us to push up into the end of the day, but I do think if we resweep the low one more time, that's problematic for the longs, obviously. All right, let's plug this thing in and just see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? The computer doesn't like it? Explode. What up, Alexi? Yeah, I'm getting the. I got this new microphone, but I don't have an open port. I don't have an open port. I can unplug the speakers, my headphones. Yeah, I'll just do that. Let's unplug the speakers, or let me unplug these headphones. No big deal. I don't have to have those on right now. Music's playing through the speakers. All right, I'm going to switch to this microphone. All right, can you guys hear me now? How's this microphone sound? You can hear my air conditioner. What about now? Is that better? I can maybe get closer to the microphone so it's a little bit louder, but it should have turned out some of the background noise there. Voice is too low. All right, what about there? Voice is back loud, but you probably can hear the background noise, huh? I may have to mess with the settings on it later on, but for now. I don't know. Not too bad, I don't guess. I can't really hear it. I'll go back and listen to it later. But so here's this one. And it won't let me play both. It took over. Murderbot now. Oh, let me get ready. Look for a spot here. Right through the 800s. I think we just blast through there, don't you guys? A little risky here. I'm going to try it though. Right at the Murderbot. No! Really? Come on. Literally pulled back and stopped me out. That's rude. God dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Just trying to take another trade. I was trying to move it up and then it... Alright, back down $300. Goodness, that just took me out there for $400 loss. Alright, this next push above, we should squeeze a little here. Alright, back down only $200 here. Yeah, I do think we're going to squeeze through this high, but left equal-ish highs there. One more time. Might add into this. Adding there. Come on, rip it through there. I don't want this to be a big loss here. Should get it through there though. Max is barking. Come on, get through there. Come on, squeeze it through here. Come on, rip it. Let's go. All right. Guys, why y'all let me play with fire like that? That's rude. Why y'all let me do that? Oh my goodness. I'm having to fight for my life over here on this account today. Can't get any green on it to save my life. $36. I probably should just call it there, huh? We probably should just put it away. God dang it, everything disappeared. Why does everything disappear there? What's going on here? Alright, we got the stuff we need back up. Thank you, John. You keep running it up. It was horrible. You had to keep losing money. Well, I think Jay switches over to like some other like weird thing that's like $37 just for you to enter and exit. Like every time you enter, it's $37 or something like that. And it would have made it easier to lose it. But I don't remember. It was like, I can't remember what it was called. Cannot remember what it was called. Man, I can't believe it wicked me out on that 350 algo candle, man. That would have made me, I would have been up like $300-400 had it not done that. But maybe we should just accept that today is not our day on that account and, you know, not worry about it. I mean, seems reasonable, right? Seems reasonable. I mean, we're all green on everything. It's not a bad day. Not a bad day. You can see we're up $209 over on this other account. The only thing I did not trade was futures desk. Yeah, exactly, red candle. All right, we got the 55 algo candle coming up. Do I want to mess with this candle? I don't know. I have to fight for my life all day on this account. Probably not going to. Might have would have worked, but tell you what I'll do though. I do think we maybe squeeze into the end of the day. So we'll use this futures desk account here. And I'm just going to long. Just long. Everything disappeared again. What's going on today? Can't keep nothing open. Just long in here. Yeah, copying all the apex for sure. Oh my goodness. This thing is pulling back. As soon as I long it, it pulls back. Oh, I guess ES did hit a key level there. I don't remember what the daily loss limit is on this. It's like $600 or $800 or something. I haven't taken any trades, so can we squeeze into the 860s into the close? Maybe. Get back above my entry. I may add one there for a little 20 tick scalp. I may. Well, we got about 3 minutes left in the day. Reclaims are faking you out. You think you're going to leave that alone? What reclaim are you talking about? On the Mancini newsletter? It was like, I'll show you kind of what I was looking at. It hits the loss limit, it hits it. So this to me is your, the bulls must hold this zone. So we had the 37 zone. And then I would have waited for the failed breakdown of 52. So you did have kind of a close above there, and that one failed. But then this one here squeezed right through there. Kind of almost went to the next level. So I could see why this zone down here. He did put out a tweet that said that he put in a much higher zone. That he was like, oh, bulls got to recover this to kind of blah, 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 make it happen. But static account, Rob, there's not really any static account that I recommend because I don't know of any good ones, to be honest. All right, daily loss limit on that account. Just kind of blindly long there. 800 level. Do we hold this level? Do I try it? We did hold it. Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, I do think the trades earlier in the day, there were two good longs earlier in the day that worked. Coming into the final minute here, 30 seconds. And of course, Max barks. Going to give a quick stab long here, looking for 21. Come on. Stop me out, break even. Move the stop there. All right, into the final minute here. Let's see how price reacts. I might try one more stab here. What up, Mustafa? Yeah, the static, the trade day with a 300 deposit, but asking for static. I don't know. I mean, like Apex is only $600. There is one that has static. I'll look it up. I do think it is Bluesky, and then there's one other one I believe that has a static account. But I don't remember who it is. I don't know if I want to even press the button here, to be honest. Probably not. Like insta break even here. There we go. Let's go. So we got a little green right there at the end of the day. Oh yeah, Elite does have one. Yeah, I'll find it, Rob. There is one that has something decent. I don't remember who it is though. It may have been who was that? Now, when I say decent in relative to actually the futures desk, I think. Let me check it. Let me see what the futures desk static account is. I'm trading on all of them. Quantower, Ninja, Trade of 8. Mostly Quantower, though. Okay, so let's look at the futures desk here. They have a static account. And I do think it gives you, yeah, so like this one right here. It gives you $2,000 in drawdown. That's probably the best static account you're going to find as far as the drawdown goes. $2,000. $4,000 profit target. You do have the daily base hit thing going on. It is 209. So it's a little more expensive. But for a $2,000 drawdown, not bad. I mean, like for a static account with $2,000 or $3,000 drawdown, it's gonna be hard to find those static accounts with that kind of drawdown. So, and I do also think that day traders also I think they also have a static account. Let me double check. Code MMM on the futures desk. Day traders has a static drawdown account as well. Let's compare here apples to apples. Earnings is 3,700. They only give you 1,000 in drawdown, but the cost is much less. They do have an activation fee. This one gives you 1,250 in drawdown, and it's less. There is no activation fee on funded futures the futures desk. So yeah, most static drawdowns are going to be that, you know, $800 to $1,000, something like that. They're not going to be a super big amount. So excuse me, guys. Let me drink some more of this beverage. Let's drink some more of the beverage. All right, let's do the drawing. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you're not in the giveaway already. We are about to draw 40% whiskey, 20% water. No problem, Rob. All right, guys, let's see here. Everybody in? Frank's in. Zach's in. Who else is not in? You got just about 52 seconds. I'm looking at this timer here. As soon as this gets to the next minute, we're going to draw. You can choose between any size Apex evaluation or a 50K take profit trader evaluation. You don't have to pay you do have to pay the activation fee on both of these accounts. So if you pass the TPT, you still got to pay the 130 activation. If you pass the Apex, you have to pay the $85, which ends today. So yes, I know people are like, oh, the 130 activation's more than the 102 account cost. Right, but the difference is, you know, you've already passed. Right? That's the main difference. You know you passed. So pretty big deal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner is Mad Moxie. Let's go. Mad Moxie is the winner. All right, Mad Moxie is not here. Moving on. Oh, wait. Mad Moxie is here. I knew you were here. I'm just giving you a hard time. Rigged. Alexa, you can't say rigged if you won the last giveaway, man. Can't say rigged. Mad Moxie, which account do you want? You can choose from 50K take profit trader account or any size evaluation from Apex or a 50K fast track trading. Eric, you get to pick when you win. Until then, I don't know what to tell you. So Mad Moxie, just send me an email, methodicalman@gmail.com. Send me an email with your Take Profit Trader email that you use to log in. That's it. We'll get it to you. We'll get it over to you. All right, I'm going to play this. Let me see how it sounds. Testing. Oh, it's not playing. Hold on. Let me try it over here. Testing 1 2. 1 2. Testing 1 2. 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2. All right, that's all we need. Yeah, it actually sounds decent enough. So yeah, you can forward a previous email. That's fine, Mad Moxie. Received another letter about them today. Yeah, I did too, Alexi. They something about they paid some guy. I think one of them was like a mortgage company, and another one was something about a lease. Made the people pay some of the money back. But yeah, if you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, 80% off Apex and $85 activation fee ends tonight. So, you know, I suppose you kind of already missed the $85 activation fee unless you buy it now and you get it passed in the next hour. So, Buell & Ox 83% off does end tonight as well. Got, let's see, what are the deals anyway? Let's run down the deals right quick. Of course, you know, take profit trader, 40%, 30% off it is 40% off, no activation fee. Use code MM. My Funded Futures, they got that free add-on. It's 5% off right now, code MM. Trade day, 30% off, no activation fee. Tradeify is 40% off, guys, right now, code MM. Day traders, 90% off, code MM. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one free, 50% off, code MM. Legends, I'm funding ticks, I'm not sure, code MM. Lucid, code MM. Prop Shop, MM. Futures Desk, 60% off, I believe, code MMM. Yeah, that's kind of the rundown. You the man, LHM. I appreciate you. You the man. So, if you guys haven't already, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and we'll be back tomorrow. I got some stuff going on tonight. We got a baseball game, so we'll let you guys know how that goes. Let me see. I may have to change. Let me change this audio output right quick. How do I change it? I don't know how I change it. All right, let me see here. No.
Nasdaq. Help but watch your wall. Here on me candle. Girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash. Be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions. Get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.